What makes a leader truly great? Is it their charisma, their strategic mind, or something more profound? What qualities elevate an individual to a position of lasting influence, shaping not only their own destiny but the course of history itself? Ralph Waldo Emerson, the great American essayist and philosopher, once said, "A great man is always willing to be little." This seemingly paradoxical statement hints at a deeper truth about leadership. True strength is about understanding, about empathy, and about recognizing the interconnectedness of all things. It's about seeing the bigger picture and acting with wisdom and foresight. Not just power. Power alone is a blunt instrument, easily misused and ultimately unsustainable. Today, we journey back nearly 1,000 years to Mongolia, a land of sweeping steppes and unforgiving landscapes. We'll explore the life of Temujin, a boy who would rise from humble beginnings and unimaginable hardship. He is better known to the world as Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan's story isn't just about conquest. It's not simply a tale of military might and territorial expansion. It's about the power of choices, the weight of decisions, and the profound impact they can have on the world. Born into hardship and conflict, orphaned at a young age and forced to survive in a brutal environment, he rose from abandonment to unite the Mongol tribes, forging a nation from disparate and often warring factions. He would go on to build history's largest contiguous land empire, stretching from Asia to Europe. How? Not just by force, by military prowess and strategic brilliance alone, but by making radical decisions that changed his world, decisions that challenged the status quo and redefined the very nature of leadership, and ours. His influence continues to resonate even today. His life shows us that history is shaped not just by grand movements and sweeping trends, but by the choices of individuals, by the actions of those who dare to defy expectations and forge their own path. And that each decision, no matter how small it may seem at the time, can ripple through time, shaping the world for generations to come. Let's look past the myths, the legends, and the often distorted narratives that surround Genghis Khan. Let's discover the leadership lessons that still matter today, lessons that can inform our own choices and inspire us to become better leaders in our own lives. Genghis Khan, a name synonymous with conquest and empire, was also a profound social innovator. His first truly revolutionary act, one that set the stage for his unprecedented success, was to value merit over birth. This wasn't just a policy change, it was a complete upheaval of the existing social order, a radical departure from the norms of his time. In his world, as in many others of that era, your future was almost entirely predetermined by your family lineage and social standing. He broke that cycle, shattering the chains of inherited privilege. He dared to imagine a society where ability, not ancestry, dictated destiny. He chose generals and advisors, the very individuals responsible for leading his armies and shaping his empire, for their demonstrable skill and unwavering loyalty, qualities that proved far more valuable than any noble title, not their bloodline, even promoting a humble shepherd, someone from the lowest rungs of society, to the esteemed rank of general. This radical approach created a sense of fairness and unprecedented opportunity within his ranks, inspiring profound loyalty and fostering a sense of unity even among former rivals and conquered peoples. People followed him not just as a traditional chief or a fearsome warlord, but as a visionary leader who genuinely rewarded talent, recognized hard work, and valued contribution above all else. His revolutionary approach fundamentally transformed previously divided and often warring tribes into a remarkably powerful and fiercely unified force, an unstoppable juggernaut that reshaped the world. The lesson we can draw from this? The strongest, most resilient, and ultimately most successful teams and communities are invariably built when we prioritize and genuinely value what people are capable of doing, their skills, their talents, and their potential contributions, not the circumstances of their birth or the narrow confines of where they happen to come from. Genghis Khan's experiment with meritocracy, though born in a time of war and conquest, powerfully shows us that when everyone is given a fair chance to rise, to contribute, and to reach their full potential, anything, truly anything, is possible. Uniting the tribes was just the beginning. Genghis Khan's next bold move was creating a single written law, the Yasa. Before this, laws were inconsistent and unfair. The Yasa applied to everyone, including Genghis Khan himself. It protected diplomats, encouraged trade, and even guaranteed religious freedom. unheard of in his era. By making rules clear and universal, he built trust and stability across his vast empire. The Yasa laid the foundation for the Silk Road, connecting cultures and ideas across continents. His laws weren't just about control, they were about building a fair, connected society. When rules are just and apply to all, people thrive. Genghis Khan's vision of law helped weave a more interconnected world. Genghis Khan, the legendary founder of the Mongol Empire, stands as a figure of immense historical significance. What's fascinating is that this powerful leader, who forged one of the largest empires in history, couldn't read or write. Yet, despite his lack of formal literacy, he valued knowledge above all. He understood its power, its potential, and its crucial role in building and maintaining a vast empire. As his empire grew, stretching across continents and encompassing diverse cultures, he recognized the importance of gathering wisdom from all corners of his domain. He sought out the wisest people, engineers, doctors, scholars, individuals with specialized knowledge and skills that could benefit his growing empire. He understood that their expertise was invaluable. He actively sought them out from every land he conquered, recognizing that each culture possessed unique insights and perspectives. Instead of destroying knowledge, as some conquerors might have done, he preserved and used it, understanding that knowledge was a resource more valuable than gold or land. He brought in experts to strengthen his empire, leveraging their skills to improve infrastructure, medicine, and governance. He welcomed new ideas, fostering an environment of intellectual exchange and innovation. He learned from Chinese siege engineers, adopting their advanced techniques to enhance his military capabilities. He also sought the expertise of Persian administrators, implementing their efficient systems of governance to manage his vast territories. And perhaps most remarkably, he even created a written script for Mongolian, standardizing communication and preserving their cultural heritage. His openness to learning, his willingness to embrace new ideas, and his respect for knowledge were key to his unprecedented success. The lesson true wisdom is knowing how much there is to learn from others, regardless of their background or status. In our world, we can build stronger communities, more resilient societies, and more innovative organizations by listening, learning, constantly seeking new perspectives, and embracing the knowledge that others possess. By valuing diverse perspectives and combining our strengths, we can achieve far more than we ever could alone. Genghis Khan's legacy reminds us, the best leaders are always the best listeners, and that true strength lies in the ability to learn from everyone. Genghis Khan's life proves that our choices, not our circumstances, define us. He chose merit over status, fair laws over chaos, and knowledge over ignorance. His vision rippled through centuries, shaping trade, governance, and the value of talent. Yes, his story includes conquest and destruction, but his bold choices as a leader offer timeless lessons. Every day we face choices that shape our world, how we treat others, what we value, and what we build together. The power to unite, to learn, and to create a fairer world lives in each of us. So with the time you have, what will you choose to build?